I'm gonna teach you guys how to get the most out of your Stellar Jades. So, if you go to this banner, as you can see, there has some very good 4-stars on it. Chushang is an amazing 4-star DPS. Tingyun is arguably the best 4-star character in the game. She's like the Bennett of Honkai Star Rail. And March 7th is just like an all-around really good free character, and the constellations just make her even stronger. But Jingyuan, while very cool, is not a character I'm particularly going to go for. Right now I'm saving for Kafka, but if you want to get the most out of your Jades, it's a slight risk. But what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to build Pity on a banner that has very good 4-stars. So all 3 of these 4-stars I want. Shu Shang I already have, but I want constellations for her. March 7th I already have, but I want constellations for her. And Tingyun I don't have at all, and I'd really like to get her. So for me, I wouldn't mind getting Jingyuan, but he's not someone I'm gonna go for. So that's why I'm gonna spend some of my saved Jades and my saved tickets on this banner, so I can hopefully get the 4-stars I want and build Pity for Kafka. Because you guys don't know how Pity in this game works. Hard Pity is 90. So at 90 rolls, you are guaranteed to get a 5-star. But at 75 rolls is when Soft Pity starts. And Soft Pity means each roll after 75, you have a higher and higher chance to get a 4-star. Or to get a 5-star. So, before the 75th roll, your chances of getting a 5-star are only 33%. Rolls 1 through 74, if you do 74 rolls, the odds of you getting a 5-star in one of those 74 rolls is only about 30%. If you do the math, it adds up to about 30 to like 33%. So chances are you won't get a 5-star most of the time before 75 rolls. So what you want to do is find a banner with very good 4-stars that you like, and use some rolls on that to build Pity before the banner with the 5-star that you want. And that's how you get the most out of your Jades. But there is the slight risk that you might get a 5-star that you don't want. So you don't want to do this on a banner with a 5-star you absolutely do not want. Like Jingyan's really cool. I would take him. So I'm okay if I get him. But it is, if it's a character that you really don't want, like you're like, I'm never going to use this character, then maybe don't do this. But if you're trying to get the most out of your Jades, this is a little high risk, but very high reward if you do this. More times than not, the risk isn't that high. It's like, odds are in your favor. Rolls 1 through 74, you only have a 33% chance of getting a 5-star in those rolls. The odds are in your favor. Anyways, let's get into the rolls. I'm very excited. I've been saving up. I really want Tingyun. She's so cool. She's so good. And she's so cute. And hopefully I can get a Shushan constellation, because she's adorable. I really like her. She's an insane DPS. But yeah, this is probably one of the best 4-star banners you will ever see. All 3 of these characters, super good. Definitely would recommend. If you're gonna build Pity, to build Pity on this banner. We might get greedy and go for 40 rolls. We'll see. We'll 2 characters. That'll be the rule. We'll get 2 characters. We'll stop when we get 2 characters. 2 chances at a 4-star. Or Tingyun. Whatever comes first. And then if you guys don't know how these banners work. So these guys are on rate up, so you're more likely to get them as the 4-star. But sometimes you get a different 4-star. Sometimes the light cone or a different character. So say I get a different character. Say I get Donhang. Say I get Donhang. The next 4-star is guaranteed to be one of these 3. Same if I got a light cone. If I get a 4-star light cone, it is guaranteed the next 4-star will be one of these 3. So on top of like the 10 Pity to get a 4-star, you also have that like side Pity of like every other role is, or every other 4-star is guaranteed to be one of these guys. Like I said earlier, you are taking a risk. It's relatively low risk. But you, I mean, you obviously always do have a chance of getting a 4 or 5-star early, so you could end up wasting those tickets. So you don't want to do it unless it's a character you're okay rolling for. Yes. Tingyan. Oh, come on, man. Come on. Don't do me dirty. Alright, so that was 8 rolls so far. Yeah, I did the Ara. Alright, here's one of the guaranteed characters. No! I mean, I'll take it. That was choice number 2. That was choice number 2. Man. On Tingyan, please. Crap. But yeah, that's the thing you guys need to be careful about is like if you're rolling for the 4 stars and not the 5 stars, you need to ask yourself how much am I willing to use on the 5 star? Because there's always a chance you get it. For me, Jingyuan, I'm not willing to use more than 40 rolls. If I go past 40 rolls and I get him, I'd be upset. If I got him before 40 rolls, I'd be like, okay, that's pretty cool. But after 40, I would be upset. So you kind of have to ask yourself, because there is always that risk that you get them early. Just ask yourself, like, what is my limit? At what point should I stop? Because if I do get the 5 star, would I be upset? For me, it's 40. Does the pity transfer banners? Yes. That's why I'm building on this banner, even though I'm trying to build pity for Kafka. Because even though this isn't Kafka's banner, the pity will carry over. So far, I had done 20 rolls. All those 20 rolls are building pity for my next 5 star, no matter what banner it's on. For as long as it's a limited banner. Pity on this banner doesn't carry over to the limited banner. And vice versa. Yeah. This is how you get the most out of your Jades. Especially if you're free to play. It is a slight risk. It is definitely a slight risk. But a much bigger payoff. Because getting a character like Shu Shang or getting a character like Ting Yun on your team is massive. Getting one of those 2 on your account could like drastically change your account. What do I think about the Lightcomb banner? Is a scam. I mean, be honest with yourself. Would you rather have slightly more damage on your character, or would you rather just have another cool character? Like the pity I think is like what, 10 less? I think instead of having to go to 80, or instead of having to go to 90, you only have to go to 80 on this banner. It's like, do you really want to use 80 rolls to get a light cone, or would you rather use those 80 rolls to get a whole new character? Yeah, Shu Shang is insane. She's so good. Before I got Zaylee, she was my DPS, and she hits so hard. She's really strong. These are 2 of the best 4 stars in the game. This is a very good banner to roll on. Because March 7th is good too. She's like just like a very good like Tinky character. Tinky support character. Can I get Ting Yun, please? Alright, so I've done my 24 tickets. So I have 16 more rolls. 16 more rolls to get Ting Yun. I don't get her in 16 more rolls. GG. 15 more rolls. 15 more. I said 30 and I changed my mind. We're going to 40. Giving you guys some extra. And after this, it'll be 14 more rolls. Please. Bang! Let's go, boys! Huge! See, and that's what I'm talking about. This is why you get the most out of your Jades this way. Because now I have one of the best supports in the game. I already have one of the best supports in Bronya, and now I have the other best support in Tingyan. I have the 2 best supports in the game now. And all the wishes that I use and the little bit of Jades that I use, all that pity will now carry over. So I think what I did 25 or 26 rolls. So that 26 pity will now carry over to Kafka. So that means I only had to do like 50 more rolls before I hit soft pity when Kafka comes out. So it was not a waste because I got the 4 star I wanted. I got a constellation for the other 4 star that I wanted. Or I should say an Eidolon. And then I built pity for Kafka. So it was a slight risk because I could have gotten Jing Yuan, but I was okay with it. I was fine using up to 40 rolls to get him. If I did get him within 40 rolls, I wouldn't have been upset. So overall, to get the most out of my rolls, I used pity, or I used my rolls on this banner to build pity. And it paid off. So yeah, if you want to get the most out of your Jades, especially as free to play, I definitely recommend rolling on this banner. Ask yourself, how many rolls am I willing to risk on this banner? And then set that as your hard cap. Do not go past that. If you go past that and you end up getting Jing Yuan, you're gonna feel bad. Give yourself a cap. Do that many rolls. Hopefully you get some etalons, or you get like a new character that you want. And if you don't, you still built pity for the character that you are saving for. You didn't waste the rolls. You're still saving them. You don't have to feel bad. You just cut your losses. Call it a day. Yeah. We got her. Very happy.